All right, welcome back. So in these first few videos, what we're going to be doing is a lot of kind of getting ready, getting set up. So I'm going to have you do a few things that we just need to do so that we can actually get started. One of the first things we're going to do is I'm going to have you create 5 new email addresses that you're going to use specifically for this business. You're not going to use any of them for emailing or anything. They're strictly to get set up inside of different apps that we're going to be using and things like that. But also they're going to be used to open up and start some new social media accounts. Don't panic. I'm going to get you taken care of on all that, but we do need to have some of that for some of our free sources of traffic. So in the future videos, I'm going to show you how you can do some easy, simple videos. You don't even have to be in them if you don't want. You're not going to have to talk or anything if you don't want, or you can. I'll show you both ways. But anyway, that's in the future. For now, let's get started on getting those email addresses set up. Now, to get your email set up, you can use Gmail, you can use Yahoo, you can do AOL. It really doesn't matter. I prefer to use Gmail. The thing with Gmail is now it looks like that they're kind of limiting you to a few emails, maybe 5. What comes down to is if they make you use your phone number to authenticate it, then they only allow you to do that so many times. So anyway, do as many as you can, but you need to get a total of 5. And I'm going to show you on Gmail here exactly how to do it. They're all really simple to do. But if you have a Gmail account, what you want to do is you want to go over here to this right here where your picture is or whatever you may have there. And you're going to just go down to add another account. And that's going to pop up another screen, and it's going to come to something like this. Now what you want to do here is just go down here and hit create account. Click on it, and then it's going to bring this up. What you want to do here is just put your first, last name. You can, some of the accounts I do them with different ones, but you do them however you want here. And then you're going to need to create your username, and then you have your password and confirm your password. A couple of things here I want to go over. Number 1, on your passwords, remember, we're not using these for emails, so it's not all that critical on the password, even though you want to have a password. What I would highly recommend is use the same exact password for all 5 of these accounts. Reason being, come up with a new one that's totally unrelated to anything that you do personally right now. Just come up with something that is specific to this. But that way, all of them will have the same exact password in them so that you'll easily be able to go back through to get into these if you need to later. So that's number 1. Number 2, in the username right here, what I want you to do is, this will be, whatever it is, at Gmail or at Yahoo or at AOL, what have you. But at the beginning of it, I want you to do something like your first name, last initial, or your first initial, last name. And then you're going to do something like social, SOC. And then do 0001, okay? Then on the next one, you're going to do the exact same thing, but you're going to do 0002. And you're going to have all of those through 001, 2, 3, 4, 5. That way, it's going to make it a lot easier, trust me, later, to keep track of all of these and where we're at. So that's what you want to do there. So you'll have to go through and do these. It's 5 times you're going to have to do them. You may have to go do a few in Google, come back, for Gmail, and then come back and do some for Yahoo. But anyway, get those 5 set up. That's going to be really key on this part of it. And then you're just going to hit next, and it'll just guide you right through. So it's really, really simple. But anyway, with that said, let's move on. Okay, so now here's another trick or another thing I'm going to really, really ask you to do is keep yourself organized. We're going to be downloading a lot of apps. You've got multiple Gmail accounts. You've got, by the time this is all said and done, you're going to have quite a few things going on. It's going to be easy to do. I'm going to show you how to do everything, but this is one part that you can do to where you don't have to remember usernames and passwords and all that. We're going to put them all in one sheet. Now, I highly, highly, highly recommend that you get set up with Google Sheets. It's just something I like to use a lot. There are even throughout this series going to be some that I'll like to have you download and make a copy of so that you'll have. The good thing about Google Sheets is they're easy access. You don't have to go into another system like Excel or whatever. If that's all you want to use, you can use Excel. It's no big deal. I highly recommend, though, you do the Google Sheets. That way, you can really easily get access to it. But keep everything organized. That way you don't have to spend any time on any of that kind of stuff and digging and guessing and resetting passwords and all that. Just takes up a ton of time. So that's really it for today. So you've got a couple of things. You got to set up 5 email accounts, either Gmail or Yahoo or AOL or one of each or all of the above or whatever. You just need to make sure you have 5. And then also you're going to set up Google Sheets and put in all your passwords and usernames and all that good stuff so that you'll have that going. And then we'll see you on the next video.